I was with you. I think they've got it right. I've got no problem.
There's a case there that he was hit high, but of course when he's hit high, he's slightly concussed. That's why he's gone for an HIA, which means that when the player's tried to dispossess him, which he has legally, but he wasn't necessarily fully compos mentis to keep hold of the ball. There's the kick that puts the Tigers back in front. 26-24, 3.5 to go in the game on the low scoreboard. Let's have a look at the Coates Eye replay again.
It's a beautiful kick from the pensioner. He just puts one through here. It sits up beautifully. Well, he had a bit of work to do there, Cheekham, but he picked it up. He was on the march, and then Jordan Kahu hits him high. His arm comes down, pulls the ball out before he plants it down. Kahu, when you're in that position, you'll do anything to stop a try. I understand that. But I have no problem with that being called a penalty try. We got a few things to talk about tomorrow, Davey.
Well, I think it's a penalty try.
Thank you. If you said that, you're rugby league royalty, I'm going with it.
Well, I think he would have scored had he not been hit high. They can say, yes, he was dispossessed, but he was dispossessed. He probably hit what you want. Oh, here's a penalty. Bolton thought that he produced a legal one-on-one strip as they were coming out of their own end, the Tigers, after the restart, and the referees penalised him. This will be a good one to have a look at, because they've done a lot of these this year, the one-on-one strip when the couple of defenders leave the tackle and the last man is left.
It was touch and go. There were three players on there. One dropped out, and there's just a question mark where the other one did.
I think he'd called hell, the referee, and that was one of the problems.
Well, why don't you go back and play the ball?
Well, because he stripped it.
Yeah, but when that happens in the field of play, when a bloke passes the ball, you normally get them to play the ball. The reverse applies, Pig?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I don't. But I think they've ruled that Cooper, who was in the tackle, still had hold of his jumper when the strip started.
I'm just thinking, they're running out of Eisenhuth's in the city. Well, he's not back, is he? No. And also Cheekham, so they're running out of numbers here. This will be a brave win if they get home here, the Tigers.
Tigers lead 26-24 thanks to Lowe's, and taken up. Here's McKaylee. He works it down the centre of the park. He's about 32, 33 metres out. They'll go back to the left. Little finds Brooks. He comes back underneath. Heavy hit on Lawrence, who's tackled 21 metres out. 12 in from touch. Little goes back the open side. It goes to Eisenhuth. He's back out there. And he's going to be tackled about 11 metres out on the northern goalpost. Last tackle coming up for the Tigers. They go back to the left to Brooks. Brooks goes out the back to Thompson. Thompson gets around the couple, sprints outfield and scores the winning try.
I don't know if he's got it down, but he's acting like he's got it down.
No try, stopping the line.
What's he saying? No try.
Last tackle. No try.
This will be a huge decision.
The instruction there, please.
Huge decision, because if it's a penalty to the Cowboys, they'll kick for touch. Lawrence came through the line.
Lawrence has run into the 15. He stopped him from having a chance of making a tackle.
And and he was the next. Yeah, they've gone straight through.
Initiates contact with Shane Wright in the defensive line. We have a decision.
Gee. Well, what will happen here? This is setting us up for a grandstand finish. 2.5 minutes to go in the game, and the Tigers lead 26-24. But the Cowboys have got a penalty deep inside their own half, admittedly. But of course, ahead, he works at 33-34 out from his own goal line. Options left and right. They're right in the centre of the park. There's Cooper. Good run from Cooper as he works it back to the halfway line. The ball comes now to Granville. He gets it away. Taumalolo. Another big run from Taumalolo. He's got to the 40-metre line. If they can do something here, last play comes to Morgan. Morgan has a shot at field goal that I think may have hit a West Tigers player on the way through. It rebounds downfield, and then Thompson almost knocks it on. The siren will go, and we're going to extra time. Cowboys and the Tigers all locked up at 26 apiece on the low scoreboard.
What a thrilling game this has been. It's been an incredible battle between two sides desperate for the 2 points. Just look at Taumalolo. He's just a machine. I know we say it all the time, but he just makes metre after metre after metre. And I don't know who's on top here, and I don't know what you do. I reckon you win the toss, you kick off, don't you? You want to keep the opposition down in their territory, and saying that you can't score without the ball.
But you've got to have the confidence to be able to keep the side, well, keep them from being more 40 metres out. Is that the right piggy? Don't let them get to the 40-metre line.
Yeah, I'm with Big Man. I would like to kick off in this situation because I think you can really set the tone with a good defensive set and go from there. You probably get first opportunity if you put in a good defensive set to have a shot at field goal in that second set of 6.
What an incredible finish, though. Just when it looked as if they'd won it off the back of the penalty try, the Cowboys come back with a late penalty. And then you wonder, right on half-time, Benji has a kick from 42 metres out, a field goal attempt that falls under the crossbar. That's how close they were.
There's been a lot of talking points, like going to video refs when they probably, or not going to a video ref in the first half when there's no doubt it was touched by a player. So, and there's other ones. I mean, Essen Masters, I think he got some downward pressure on one. There's other ones. I think the Tigers have won it. You know what?
Kicking off that one, Michael.
So I reckon the Tigers have won the toss and he's decided which way to run. So he's let the Cowboys kick off here, which I've got to say, I think it's the wrong decision.
What was there? I can't see any. There's no discernible breeze up there, is there, Piggy? I didn't notice any discernible breeze that would suggest that you want to run one way than the other.
No, I haven't seen anything like that all night, Thursday. Can't see anything at the moment.
If there was a big breeze, you'd say, well, yeah, we'll run with the breeze.
Well, with that, I think probably what you might be thinking is first half they scored 20 going that way, and the second half the Cowboys have scored 20 going that way as well. See, I'm always thinking, Davey, just think about it.
See, that's you being analysing the game to the nth degree.
I'm one of the great analysts.
You are. And you know all about where points are scored and how they're scored and when they're scored. Oh, that's...
But it was 20-6 at half-time, and now it's 26 all. Hello, 20 points, both sides scored running the way that the Tigers have decided to run.
So both sides, therefore, scored 6 points each, running the other way.
David, you're a great analyst as well.
Yeah, 5 minutes each way. First to score. Yeah, 5 minutes each way.
First to score. Thanks for explaining that.
Come on.
Who's he explaining that to?
Come on, hopefully not.
Been doing that for 10 years.
Right, Jake?
First to score wins. Thank you.
It's Golden Point.
There's the kick-off. And the first, there's certainly no error off the kick-off as they bring the ball back through McKaylee. And a good run from McKaylee. He was hit by the defensive line, spun, got out of it, advanced the ball another few metres. They send the ball away to Aloye, and Aloye's tackle tries to get up quickly and get a play the ball. The ball goes back to the left. Lawrence sees it out now to Brooks, and Brooks is going to be tackled by Morgan and Maguire. 32 out from his own goal line. Ball comes back the open side. It's fed across now to Eisenhuth, and Eisenhuth has had an HIA, so I couldn't imagine him being 100%. 2 tackles left in this set. They work into the halfway line. Good run from McKaylee. Now, unless Benji's going to produce one of his 50-metre specials, I think this will be a kick on the last play. And it's a big bomb. It's a big bomb. And it's allowed to bounce. It's allowed to bounce, and then it's tapped down. Was it tapped ahead and kicked ahead by the Tigers? That's all. That's on the low scoreboard. Tigers 26, Cowboys 26. The ball goes back to Lawrence. And Lawrence is knocked over. 35 metres out. That's tackle 3. Little goes back the open side. Eisenhuth takes it into the hit line. He tries to go over the top of Maguire. He can't. Asiata's underneath. 30 metres out. Will they have the shot? No. They go back to the left. They're trying to force it down the centre. It comes away to Aloye. Now it comes on to Marshall. Marshall has a shot at field goal. It's a wobbly old one, but I think it was touched in flight over the dead ball line. It goes, and play will restart with a line drop out, I think you'll find.
Well, they'll get another set here. There's a minute and a half to go until half-time of Golden Point. It was touched there. They'll get another set. And let's just... And look who it was. Taumalolo. He's got just the energy to come out of the line and charge down a kick from Benji. I'm not sure whether it was going to go over the black dot or not, but Taumalolo made sure it didn't.
Well, they've got time for a set because they've got less than 60 seconds left in the first half.
Well, it's a bad dropout. It only went 40 metres.
That's his worst dropout of the night as the ball is brought back by Thompson. They're going to get another chance here. They've already had 2 ineffective shots at field goal and extra time, the Tigers. The ball played to Little. It comes to Madalino. Madalino takes it ahead. They're the pitch for 10 o'clock Eastern Australian time. It's 26 all on the low scoreboard. They were going to have a shot then through Brooks, and Brooks, he ran out of room. He offloads to Lawrence, and Lawrence goes nearly all the way and scores does a try before he's taken by Cooper. Close to the goal line. Now it goes away. It goes across then to Marshall. Marshall under pressure. He's kicked it over the black dot. He's kicked it between the sticks. And now they've called them the black and gold sticks here in Townsville because Benji has won the game 27-26.
They've called them the black and gold sticks. What a name. What a field goal from the great... The pensioner's done it again, David. The pensioner, he's done it.
And they've raced down to really give Chris Lawrence a big rap because his run was unbelievable. He almost scored the try, but he got them that close. And Benji has pushed the ball straight over the black dot. They were setting up with Brooks, I'm certain. Then Brooks was under a bit of pressure. But, gee, the run from Lawrence, he almost scored a try.
Jeez, he's down. He must have caught one under the ribs. There was a great tackle from Cooper. But you know what? He got up, he played the ball, he went straight to deck. Benji, it was an ugly kick, but he's kicked it.
Well, it was enough. It was
all
enough.
you need.
27-26, the Tigers win with a field goal by Benji Marshall at almost the last gasp of the first period of extra time.
Thank you, David. Great call. 27-26 West Tigers over the Cowboys in Golden Point. And of all the sides, the West Tigers have the worst record in Golden Point. Before tonight, they'd had 4 wins from 18 Golden Point games. But they've got it done tonight courtesy of the field goal to Benji Marshall in the 4th minute. Courtesy of Channel 9, let's take you to Sam Thaiday, and he's speaking to the match winner, Benji Marshall.
Mate, very, very ugly, but you got there in the end.
Mate, I'll tell you what, it's ugly. We did it the hard way, Sammy. I thought in the first half we came out, played how we wanted to play, and then the second half we were terrible. But when you find a way to win, mate, and the 2 points is on the line, you just take it like that.
Now, there's a bit of touch football played out here before the main game today. Did you come out and watch? Because the way you started the game was very touch football-like. You were moving the ball from side to side.
Yeah, we were moving it, and a little bit guilty sometimes of too lateral, as you know. And I thought we found a bit of a rhythm for the start of the first half, and we lost it a bit. But honestly, I don't reckon they deserve to lose like that. But we're going to take the 2 points when we can, you know.
A lot different this week to last week. You did start that game off very well. Benj, congratulations, mate.
Thanks.
Well done. Ugly drop kick, but you got there, mate. Well done.
It doesn't matter. Get over. Thanks, bro.
Benji Marshall, West Tigers 27 over the Cowboys 26, courtesy of Channel 9. Let's take you down. Jonathan Thurston now on 9, speaking to Michael Morgan from the Cowboys.
The last 2 weeks, we lost by 2 last week and 1 point this week, so it is tough. We're letting ourselves down in a few areas and just leaking too many points. I mean, we scored 26 points. It should be enough to win a game of footy.
What do you put the first half performance down to? It was very un-Cowboy-like.
Yeah, a bit clunky. I think we were trying to put certain plays on at times and probably went away from playing what was in front of us as opposed to trying to get to a certain point to put one play on. I think when second half we showed when we roll forward and play off a bit of ruck speed, we were a lot better.
Unlucky, mate. Enjoy the rest. You'll be there in Perth next week. Good luck.
Thanks, Johnny.
Up to you, Tomo.
Michael Morgan speaking to Jonathan Thurston there on 9. Full-time, the West Tigers 27 over North Queensland 26 in Golden Point extra time. The crowd in Townsville 11,692. Footy tab $246, and that paid on 26 all, the full-time score after 80 minutes. The West Tigers with the 2 points tonight, winning in Golden Point 27-26. Earlier tonight, the Warriors 24 over the Gold Coast 20, and last night the Raiders 22 over the Sharks 20. About 10 minutes left for us on the continuous call team for this Friday night from the Interactive Studio. It is now time, though, from that game to announce the continuous call team's Man of the Match award, thanks to Harvey Norman and Renault. Shortly, I'll give you 3 players who are in the running as selected by Daryl Broman. When you hear them, be one of the first 3 callers through on the 2GB prize line, 1300 722 873. The first caller will have first choice of 3 players and so on. Then, when I announce the continuous call team's Man of the Match, the player will win a $200 Harvey Norman gift card, and the caller who has that player $100 cash from Renault. The continuous call team's Man of the Match, thanks to Renault and Harvey Norman. Shop with confidence online, on mobile, and at your local store. Daryl Broman, who are the 3 players tonight?
The three tonight, James, are Michael Morgan, Luke Brooks and Jason Taumalolo.
There we go. 1300 722 873. 1300 722 873. Michael Morgan, Luke Brooks and Jason Taumalolo. I'll take the first three callers now on 1300 722 873, and then we'll announce the continuous call team's man of the match, who will win a $200 Harvey Norman gift card, and the caller who has been allocated that player $100 cash thanks to Renault. Full time from the Interactive Studio. And in Townsville tonight, the West Tigers in Golden Point, as brilliantly called by the boys, 27 over the Cowboys 26. We'll take a break and wrap things up.
Hello, I'm Rosie for the Family Peace Foundation. Last week, I did my first full handstand in the park. I've been practicing for months and was so excited. Mum missed it though, because she was looking at something on her phone. My dog Digger saw it, and he came running, wagging his tail, and we celebrated together. I wish Mum could have seen it. But like always, she was on her phone. Family Peace. Do it for your kids.
Experience the wonder and wilderness of North America with this epic 18-day highlights journey across the USA, Canada, even up to Alaska from Tripodil. You'll take in the sleepless city of Seattle, the cowboy states of Idaho and Montana, before you spend 2 amazing nights in Yellowstone National Park. In Canada, discover the Rocky Mountains along the famous Icefields Parkway with jaw-dropping scenery including 100 ancient glaciers, cascading waterfalls and turquoise lakes set in sweeping valleys. Then you'll set sail on a 7-night Alaska Inside Passage cruise. This incredible holiday includes return flights, 8 nights hotel accommodation, sightseeing tours, the Alaskan cruise, English-speaking tour guides and more, all this from only $4,999 per person twin share. To book your 18-day USA, Canada and Alaska highlights package, phone Tripodil on their number. That's 135777. 135777 or tripodil.com.au. Travel dates, additional surcharges, terms and conditions at tripodil.com.au.
Retired? Can't wait to retire? Still paying that mortgage? Ouch. You dream of no more mortgage payments. You long to enjoy a secure, comfortable retirement lifestyle at home. Well, now it is possible. Household Capital can help you access your home's value to fund your retirement and take away that financial stress. Household Capital empowers you to make choices and to live well at home. Find Household Capital online or call 1300 622 100.
Saturday night, the Aussies take on Sri Lanka in the ICC World Cup. Live and free on Macquarie Sports Radio for Booking.com.
Townsville, the West Tigers 27 over the Cowboys 26, courtesy of a Benji Marshall field goal in the 4th minute of the first period of Golden Point. Daryl Broman, David Morrow, Mark Riddell and I'm James Willis, the continuous call team on air for the next 5 minutes or so. So full-time, West Tigers 27 over the Cowboys 26. Earlier tonight, the Warriors 24 over the Gold Coast 20. And last night, Raiders 22 over the Sharks 20. Now, just looking ahead to next week, because obviously we have the rep games. So there's nothing on officially in terms of the NRL action. I'll get to that in a moment as soon as I find the sheet somewhere in this pile.
State of Origin's on Sunday.
It is, and New Zealand playing Tonga on the Saturday, Lebanon playing Fiji, and also Samoa playing PNG.
Do the girls play on the Friday night?
Friday night, State of Origin. Under 18 girls and...
See, Marty Tapau alleged he gave his allegiance to Samoa today. He's not available for New Zealand. He's going to play for Samoa. Said it was a big call to make.
Yeah, so the Women's State of Origin on Friday, June 21 at North Sydney Oval. Then on Saturday, it's New Zealand and Tonga in Auckland. Leichhardt Oval, Fiji and Lebanon, followed by Samoa and PNG. And on Sunday, June 23, the boys will be in Perth for Origin 2 at Optus Stadium, which is a sellout. So the boys will be looking forward to that next week. Then, just for these two sides, the West Tigers play Souths at Bankwest, the Roosters at Bankwest, Parramatta at Bankwest, and the Raiders in Canberra. The Cowboys, they play the Dragons in Wollongong, then they have a bye. Then they play the Roosters on the Central Coast and Souths in Townsville. So pretty tough draw for both sides over the next month.
Well, let's talk about the Cowboys first of all. I think they should have won last week. I thought they were desperately unlucky last week, and I think it's fair to say they're probably a bit stiff tonight as well. I mean, we'll probably go over a lot of those decisions fairly forensically in the next 24 hours, I imagine, the papers. There'll be a lot of complaints about some of the refereeing decisions and non-going to the video ref. There's got the penalty try. There'll be a lot of discussion points. I thought at half-time the Tigers would win, but second half it wasn't good enough, and the Cowboys, well, probably a bit unlucky to lose, I reckon.
So Channel 9 did a big piece on it at halftime. The Isan Masters.
Right. What did they say?
Should have gone to the video ref, and there was a clear touch.
Yeah.
So whether
we can't have it both ways.
No, we're damned if we do. Yep.
You know, I've been saying for years, I just wish they'd make a decision, and they made a decision on that one. And you know what? At the end of the day, they probably decided the game. So, you know, I'm probably saying the wrong thing here, but I was happy with it at the end.
And the penalty try, the big ruling is you have to be absolutely sure the player would have scored if it wasn't for the defenders. Are we confident that was the right call?
No doubt. He's picked the ball up. He was almost over the line. Bang, he's got hit around the head and dropped the ball. You know, David made the point it was like the 99 grand final and the Dragons.
Well, the thing is that anything that happens after that, the player, you can't, he lost control of the ball or the ball was stripped out of his arms, which I think is probably closer to the point. But you can't say the player is totally conscious of what's going on because he's been fouled with the head to the head.
Foul play stopped the try. It's a try.
Jacob Little looks a handy little player. He's from Gosford. I don't know where his best position is. Couple of good touches.
He's a dummy half.
Yeah.
He got brought down from the Central Coast a fair few years ago now. He was playing up there, come through their under-20s and the like. Probably hasn't kicked on as much as what people probably thought.
He's had a lot of opportunity.
From the people that I've sort of spoken to over the years about him, I thought he probably would have kicked on a lot more than what he has at the moment. But, you know, Robbie Farah's there and he's doing a job for him. And I think there's talk about the West Tigers signing another Queensland under-18s hooker. Simpkin, I think it might be. I could have got that wrong. But and by all reports, Robbie Farah is going to look to mentor him as well next year. So they've obviously identified that position and maybe Little isn't just the man to
I thought I read in the paper today that both Farah and Benji want to play on next year.
Yeah, there's a possibility.
Well, if I'm Jacob Little, I'm looking somewhere else.
Well, you would think so.
Find a club that doesn't have a quality
number 9.
Number 9.
They're club legends. Is that the best thing for the club next year, do you think?
Signing them both up?
For Farah and Benji to play
I just want to see how they finish the year. I think there's signs there that they're slowing down. There's no doubt they are. You know, they're mid-30s, both of them now, so it's hard. It's a damn hard game.
Well, there's a lot that comes into it, you know. How much are they costing on the salary cap? And from what I'm told, I don't think they're costing them a lot of money, either of those players. I think they're playing for not a lot of money. Is there other players already at the club or someone that you can bring in that can do a better job for them?
So and is his squad going to be a youthful squad where those two can help them develop?
Yep.
Man of the match competition, Jeanette from Revesby chose Luke Brooks, Carol from Earlwood chose Michael Morgan, and Roger from Canberra chose Jason Taumalolo. Daryl Broman, who is your continuous call team man of the match?
I'm going to Luke Brooks tonight. I thought he was really good. He wasn't brilliant, but he was solid the whole night. Kicking game was good, involved in everything they did. So Luke Brooks.
So well done to you, Jeanette from Revesby. You nominated Luke Brooks, who is the continuous call team's man of the match, thanks to Harvey Norman and Renault. That player has won a $200 Harvey Norman gift card, and you've won $100 cash from Renault. Stay listening for our next game for another chance to win. It's thanks to Harvey Norman and Renault with a continuous call team. Boys, we're out of time. The big injury news to come out of tonight was in the earlier game. Jai Arrow under an injury cloud for Queensland after their loss to the Gold Coast loss to the Warriors 24-20. Queensland have already lost Joe Offa-Hengawi. He's apparently ruled out for at least game 2. And last night, Nick Kotrick gone for the Raiders for New South Wales. So a couple of things to watch there for the Origin games.
Well, there's still a few games to go, so I'd imagine there could be even more players who played in that.
Coaches are just sitting with everything crossed over the weekend.
You've just got to sit and wait and see what happens.
And Cohen Hess might have been one of those in consideration for the Queensland side. He's gone. You don't know, but it didn't look good either, did it?
No, he's in trouble, I agree.
Very quickly before we go, looks like Mitchell Pearce is the front runner for New South Wales for Origin 2.
Well, we need to discuss that fully, I don't know.
Great detail tomorrow.
Save that for Sunday.
I think so.
1:10. That'll be fine. Thanks, boys. Love your work.
See you, mate.
See you later.
Daryl Broman, Mark Riddell and David Thirsty Morrow for the call tonight. The West Tigers 27 over the Cowboys 26 in Golden Point. Just before we go, switch to Optus now at Harvey Norman. Say yes to a bonus FPOS gift card valued at up to $200. Switch to Optus on a new eligible 24-month plan. Choose an eligible mobile phone and get a bonus FPOS gift card valued at up to $200. The offer ends on June 23, so 9 days from now. Available at Harvey Norman. Limited one per service. Value of FWOS card is between $100 and $200 depending on the value of the plan you choose. So that's all thanks to Harvey Norman. Get into store now. We're out of time. That's it for the Interactive Studio tonight in Golden Point. A win to the West Tigers, 27-26 over the Cowboys.
Hello, I'm Rosie for the Family Peace Foundation. Last week, I did my first full handstand in the park. I've been practicing for months and was so excited. Mum missed it though, because she was looking at something on her phone. My dog Digger saw it, and he came running, wagging his tail, and we celebrated together. I wish Mum could have seen it. But like always, she was on her phone. Family Peace. Do it for your kids.
Great Wall, 1 ton payload, built for work. From $19,990, no more to pay at Ringwood Great Wall. Test drive today at Ringwood Great Wall, the home of Great Wall. 415 Maroondah Highway, Ringwood, from $19,990 with 5-year 150,000k warranty. LMCT 10670.
Introducing Peter Gordon from Gordon Legal, Victoria's most experienced personal injury lawyer.
I say to my clients that 3 things are important. One is to get you the best possible result financially that we can. The second is to get it in the shortest possible time. And the third is that through your relationship with Gordon Legal, that you feel as comfortable as you can.
If you've been hurt at work or you've been injured doing your job, Gordon Legal will stand up for you. And of course, it's no win, no fee. Visit gordonlegal.com.au. Gordon Legal. It's personal.
Oh, the Blind Factory! For the highest quality window coverings called the Blind Factory. For all of your blinds, shutters and curtains. Hang on. I may have read that wrong. Blinds, shutters and curtains. Well, apparently the Blind Factory took curtains as well. What next? Wallpaper? It seems that if you need anything for your windows, the Blind Factory has you covered. Covered. The Blind Factory. Call 13Blinds for curtains. But don't ask for wallpaper, they don't do that. Yet.
Hello. Concrete Fusion is the very latest range of 2019 National Floor tiles to take the market by storm. And National Tiles have gatecrashed the market on this all-new range of $40 floor tiles at an unbeatable $19.95. Yes, that's right. The all-new $40 Concrete Fusion National Floor tiles at an introductory price of just $19.95 per metre. Available in-store now or shop online 24/7 at nationaltiles.com.
Make your move to one of Pete's vibrant and growing communities with huge savings on a range of selected lots and house and land packages in Botanic Ridge, Craigieburn, Werribee and Tarneet. With Pete, you get not just a great new home, but also a great community. Whether you're looking to build your first home or your forever home, Pete has the place for you. For more information, visit pete.com.au/makeyourmove or head to your nearest Pete Sales and Information Centre. Offer extended until the 30th of June. Terms and conditions apply.
Prestige Jayco are full of questions when helping you make the big decisions. Would your family suit a caravan or motorhome? Will a camper trailer or pop top be more convenient for your favourite destinations? Prestige Jayco are also full of answers to help you with the small stuff from kitchenware and storage tips to safety equipment and mozzie repellent. Become a part of the Prestige Jayco family and fill the camera with new memories. Prestige Jayco, celebrating 30 years, Bellarine Highway, Geelong.
Prestige Jayco.
Don't miss these amazing end of financial year deals from Dell. Visit Dell.com.au and save up to a huge 50% on selected Dell PCs preloaded with Windows 10 Pro. Love your new tech and shop with confidence. If you find a better deal, Dell will match it with their price match guarantee. Plus, you could earn Qantas points for your business. Windows 10 Pro means business, and so does Dell. The clock is ticking. Offers end midnight June 20. Visit Dell.com.au today. Conditions apply.
I'm Matthew Pavlich. Kia's 7-day sale is on now.
At Kia, it's all about the number 7. Because during the Kia 7-day sale, private buyers receive a $777 bonus across the entire Kia range, including Sportage, Sorrento, Stinger, and more.
All Kias come with Australia's best 7-year warranty.
So when you think of the number 7, think Kia. Kia's 7-day sale ends June 16. Full terms and conditions at kia.com.au.
I'm a recovering gambling addict, and without my family, my addiction could still be out of control. It's tough, but the addict